Hello guys, my name is Gautam and in this tutorial I will be showing you guys about how you can display a simple Google map onto your web page. And let me start the tutorial. So basically the requirements of the tutorial is that first of all you need to be setting up a local web server environment. I'm using XAMPP and there should be a text editor where you can write code. So I am using Sublime Text. So let me just go to Google and type Google Maps API. So let me just go to this link developersgoogle.com/maps. So here it will ask you on what platform do you want to create your application. So let me just select web, so the third option, and then just select this Google Maps JavaScript API, and then we just need to create a map with a marker. So simple enough. So just select the first option. So adding a Google map with a marker to your website. So this is the aim of this tutorial. So basically if you read, it has given all the code that is necessary. So let me just copy paste the code. It is not so much difficult. So just copy paste the code and let me just go to my editor and save this file as index.html in my app directory and copy paste the code. So basically in this file what is happening right now, we are creating a div and we are attaching a ID of map. So in this ID, in this div section, we are displaying our map, and first of all we are styling this div by providing a height of 400 pixel and a width of 100% so that our map could be seen by the user. After that we have included the Google APIs.com/maps/API. So there this is mandatory for including the Google Maps. So here you can see here this is key is equal to. So in this you have to include your API key. So the process of retrieval of API key is very simple. Let me show you. So in order to use any Google API, you need to be retrieving the first of all the API key for that. So let me show you the process of retrieval of Google API. So retrieval of API keys. So for that, just go to Google and type Google Developers Console and just go to the second link and then go to Google API Console. So I have also given the link in the description, you can check here. So first of all, if you have not created a project, so just create a project, and I have created my own project of books project. So in order to include any API, it is very simple. So let me just navigate to Google Maps JavaScript API. So this is the API. So let me click on that, and I have already enabled it. So if you have first of all just visiting this web page, so there will be option of enable. So just click this option and it will change to disable. So let me just go to my library credentials in order to obtain the API key. So as you can see here, this is my API key. So let me just delete it and let me delete this API key and create a brand new API key. So just go to create credentials and API key. So now you can see here your API key has been created. So just copy this API key and paste it here. Key is equal to, so just delete it and paste it your API key, and callback is equal to init map. So basically what is meant by this line is that a callback function will run of init map. So this is the function init map. Callback function will run, this function will run, and it will basically display the map for us. So this is the latitude and longitude. So you may change these coordinates. So let me just show you the map here. First of all, let me just go to my directory, that is localhost app index.html. Localhost. So as you can see here, my map is visible right now. You can see here the marker is there on Australia because the coordinates of latitude and longitude is minus 25.363, 131.044. You may also change the position of the marker depending upon the coordinates. So let me show you that. Just search for, let's suppose I choose latitude, longitude, India. So let me just type this, India lat long. So you can see here, you can just copy paste these coordinates. So let me just change this latitude, and similarly longitude also. So if I just save this and again refresh my browser, so now you can see here the marker is placed on India because I have changed the latitude and longitude coordinates. So you can place the marker at any location depending upon just changing the latitude and longitude coordinates. Every country has its own latitude and longitude. You can also change it to full screen. So now you can see here I am in full screen and you can see the map here. You can drag the map and see all the countries here. So this is a map view. You can also shift to the satellite view. So this is a satellite view. You can also zoom by just pressing this plus icon here, or if you want to just minimize or zoom out, so just click this minus icon, so it will minimize or zoom out. So thank you guys for watching this video. I think that you like this video. So if you have learned something from this video, please like it, and also don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more videos like this, and I will be seeing you in the next tutorial. Until then, thank you very much.